Alright, what up? It's your boy Creative Beat Down. Today we're going to talk about the move Giant Storm. And of course, I like to show off the move, of course, with the respective character who it is on. So it's on Nappa, but keep in mind, you can still do this with your CAC. So you can still find use of this information. So I'm just going to do this preset. The other moves don't matter. We're just mainly going to focus on Giant Storm. And of course, I don't show off things within a stamina break. I really don't. Because I believe that moves should have a better. Because it's like, if you're just going to stamina break someone anyway, right? Why not just use like Final Kamehameha or Final Shine Attack? Something that just like is going to wipe them out anyway. Is because if you're just trying to break stamina, then Giant Storm is not the move typically that you want to go for. Like, it don't make sense. But just for the hell of it, I'm going to show you one purpose that it can have if you break stamina. And it's simple. So, you break stamina, right? So, you just do a combo. And so, pretty much you do it at like the end, and hopefully you catch him or something. Like, you don't want to, you could try to do it like when the guard is broken, but if you want to, this is just not one of the moves for that. So of course you can do this. Okay, and I got the combo right there, so I did pretty decent damage. I'm gonna try one more time. That should work. So 27,000 damage. I guess that could work. Like, that's the way of trying to maximize that damage. But let me show you another way you could use it outside of a stamina break. That's kind of the main thing I'd be going for. So let's use it outside of a stamina break. And as you can see, the move itself does 8,824 damage. This is on a level 160 Nappa, so it's the current max. So level 160 Nappa. It has one hit. So it's a one hit move. So either this is gonna hit or this is gonna miss. Also, another stat of it, what you should see, is the block damage. So the block damage is not that much at all. It only takes away a bar. Like a little bit over a bar, so it takes away 100 stamina, so 100 stamina damage. Which is mediocre for most ultimates. Most ultimates take more than that, but for this is something I guess I could understand. If it took like 3 bars, I'm telling you, this move would be a lot more nasty. It'd be a lot more nasty. So there is a main way you could throw this move out. Actually, let me switch so I can show you with another Nappa as well.
This is great. It's finally time
because
for the
first thing we gotta talk about when actually doing this outside of stamina breaks, to master a move, you have to understand your vulnerabilities. You have to be realistic about it and understand how vulnerable it could be. So if you're in the comment section, please don't tell me, oh, you can just do this, you can do that. I know already. They just skip that part. I already know. And we're about to show you right now. Because there are ways, of course, you can get around any ultimate. And you see that? So I do not recommend throwing this move out from afar, because Nappa is close range, so this would be a close range move you'll want to throw out. But even outside of that, you can even just dash out of it. You see how I'm able to just dash away? Especially if I'm moving close. And then we try moving back. So yeah, typically you want to catch someone within range. And of course, it's one hit, right? So it could be perfect blocked as well. And you can also just do this. Just to get the whole move. So this move has a lot of vulnerabilities. So one thing you might want to do, but you see that? So this move is best used at close range. Let's say, see if I can do this. Okay, so I was able to get away from it like that too. And then you can also just break it up close. So you want to be careful of that too. Let's try it again. Yeah, see, that because I have time to do it. But now look at this. As long as you get his hand up, when he throws his fingers up, then you should be fine. So now, let me see this real quick. Wait, does he have a defense buff? It's a really small defense buff. They don't take what? Cause on Trunks it was doing something. It was doing 8,800, but on him it's different. What? Okay. Anyway, so getting back into this. So here's the thing. The best way to throw this is at close range, right? This is a close range move. So the point of you throwing this at close range is to keep people from doing this, and giving them free range of movement and stuff. Because all they need is the frame to activate this, and they're completely invincible. Your move don't work. If you do this at close range, they can only do this, and then they can't burst dash you. Or they could try to do it if even right there, but they still get hit if your finger goes up. The whole point is we're trying to get to the point. It'd be cool if the move hit, but we're trying to make it safe so where you can get your fingers up. Because once you get your fingers up, the move is already set. It's already activated. As simple as that. Keep in mind, you can also, someone could try to hit this and then vanish real quick. I wish the move did more than one hit, like 2 hits, so it lasted just a little longer so you could catch people still. I wish they would update that move. But anyway, so going into it, there's a combo. It's the 5 lights into the heavies. Just showing you this real quick, because Nappa does have that. Alright. So there's other ways you could do this. And if you want to keep someone from vanishing while also being plus, you want to be plus on the combo. So to be plus, that means that you're currently in neutral, or you're able to still do further actions while they're in recovery. So like, and put this on normal. I hope I'm not confusing nobody. Whoops. Now let's wait for that. See, now this is in danger mode because they can't vanish. So all I can do is square combo, and I'm doing it in his face. Pause. So I do it relatively close, so this keeps them from being able to burst dash and everything. And so now they're stuck in recovery. They don't even have time to charge this. Remember, this move is not a guaranteed hit. I'm telling you right now, this move is not a guaranteed hit. We're just trying to get you to launch it out safely. That's the first thing. Trying to get you to launch it out safely. Another way you could work this move out too is say you could... Okay, he's finna vanish. Whoops. So by the time they recover, they're going, if they're smart enough, they're going to try to move. Because they can still possibly dodge this if they move. But a silly thing is if they try to break it. If they try to break it, that's almost guaranteed. If they try to break it, if you throw this out, it's almost guaranteed. This is risky too. I would say I would throw this like this, and then now since I'm facing the back of them, they have to turn around. Okay. So that's another way to hit this move. Let me see. Make sure, of course, let me put it back on this. Alright, so you can throw something out like this too. But I've experienced times where people would just try to wait and they won't recover and they could possibly miss. So you have to be cautious with that. I'm trying to get them all the way to the ground. God damn, stay on the ground. Oh my God, stay on the fucking ground. Oh, I'm tripping. I should just did that. I'm tripping. Okay, but so you could throw something out. Oh, he's gonna recover. That's good. Throw something out like this. You can still get caught. So what you're doing, if you do something like that, you kind of just assuming. You kind of just trying to read, but okay, well, he's not finna charge. He's gonna do something else. So that means he's probably already been to another action where they'll be moving back or something, or anything. But some people will catch on quick and they'll come back and then they'll break that guard. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that pretty much, and then show the ways how I be hitting Giant Storm. Like I say, when it comes to mastery, you have to learn to use this in every possible situation that you can. That doesn't mean it's going to hit. That doesn't mean it's guaranteed. That's one thing I want to tell you. None of this is guaranteed. Just remember that. I don't want someone trying something. Hey, this don't work. It's not guaranteed. I just showed you the main vulnerabilities of it, because it still has a pretty hefty start time. I also, I almost forgot to show you. I'll do this too. I go above the head. I like doing that. I go above the head and I'm still relatively close. Block cancel. Block cancel. Bam. One more time. Block cancel. Bam. Simple as that. Alright, and that's your word credit beatdown. That's pretty much the main things I wanted to show you with this move. That's kind of just the gist of it. You could definitely make it more worth it if you could boost the damage of it on your CAC. Make it do like 13,000 damage. It takes away a bar. And the cool thing about that, you already know when it comes to ultimate attacks, if you can land the ultimate without having to break the stamina, you put yourself in a very advantageous position. So now they don't have to. So now they could waste the limit burst, and now their stamina's still low and everything. You done damage, or at least you've wasted the resources, and you know the fight's still in your hands. That's kind of what you want. By the way, yeah, it's your boy Creative Beatdown. Y'all please stay creative.